Alright. I'll do it, but just a bit different this time. So you might know, but I'm developing my own server, so why not bring you guys along with that? I don't know, but before we start doing something, we of course ask our admin team if they like the idea. Fuck it, we're doing it anyway. So, to make a new currency system, we kind of want to make it textural, because the player himself, of course, needs to know how much money, or, well, not money, Cubie points they actually have. So, to make a new textural, I boot up textural editor. If you don't know how to use this program, well, comments, I guess? I'm a basic bitch, so I kind of just copied the dollars, well, sign thing, textural thing, whatever you call it, in GTA San Andreas, and I just made it purple, and I put CP in front of it. So for the people that have custom HUDs, and they're like, I don't want this on my screen, well, that kind of sucks. We're gonna make the texture just 00000 for now, so we can actually recognize it in the script. Export the thing, and then head over to your script files, TDE, export, and then it should be there. We're of course experts, so we don't use Notepad. We switch over to Notepad++. We copy and paste the thing into there, switch the language to pawn, and then we rename TD editor _ PTD, because, well, of course, that is really not recognizable in the script. I copy and pasted it into my textural script because my script is kind of advanced. Make sure you don't forget to add the new value variable, whatever you call it, up above everything because, well, of course, you need your script to know what it's doing. We can remove this one because we, of course, only have one textural, so it's not necessary to have multiple things. Compile the thing and fuck. The fix is simple. I just said remove the one. Well, then don't forget to remove the 0 variable in, you know, the creation of your textural too. So let's copy and paste this thing, compile, and there we go. So to actually show the texture to players, I always like to make a stock just for future proofing. I'm a lazy bastard, so I always copy and paste the thing I made before, and then I just replace the things with, well, what I have now. I'm probably not the only one doing that, right? I tried adding the show player texture to on player connect, but that didn't seem to work, so I added it to the low player query, and well, now it works. I just noticed while editing that if you play this really slowly, you actually see everything load. Interesting how our eyes work, isn't it? So having a texture is nice, but of course it won't be doing anything unless we actually assign a value to it. So I made a value called pCubeScore, and well, for the people that have seen my videos before, make sure you add it to the reset player. I already had a system to assign score, which we are replacing with this system. So for me, it's as simple as going to the hand score function and replacing the things that are there. But this, of course, being a completely new value, we also want to save it in the MySQL. So I head over to my save account function and I add it here. But this is not everything, of course, because we also have to go to the MySQL to actually... Nah, you thought you were gonna see this information, weren't you? Nah, this is confidential. Let's add that new column cube score. No, cube points, because, well, we just saved to this column, so if it's not there in the MySQL, you'll get an error and your progress will actually not be saved. Now add it to your load account function so we can now actually integrate it into the textural. I'm lazy, so I just copy paste the player textural set string from another piece of code and just replace the gun game player with the cube coin textural that we made earlier in this video. One tiny issue though, this textural wants us to insert a string, but of course the score is an integer, so we just format it so we can make it as string, and now we are actually good. It's that easy. Compile the thing, fix your noob mistakes, and you should be good to go. Replace the script, restart the thing, check if it works. It says 0, so it should be fine, but just to be sure, log out, go to your MySQL, change the value, log back in, check if it works, log out, and see if it actually changes in your MySQL. I know this is all a lot to take in, but we're not done yet, so let's continue. The hand score function wasn't integrated with the textual yet, so we simply just alt-tabbed and copy and paste literally the thing that we just added to the load account query to the hand score, and well, that fixed it. So it's basically functional now, but as you can see, it's ugly. There's no zeros in front of it, and it also becomes too long. So let's show you a little trick. Any response? No, okay. So to make you understand this trick a little bit, I'm gonna tell you about how integers work, because integers are basically numbers. So for instance, 5, and if you save that integer like 5, it'll return as 5. If you save an integer as 0.0000005, and then you return that integer, then it will return that integer as 5. All the zeros will be gone, and in the Cubie points, we want those zeros to be there, and we can do all kind of fancy things like convert the integer to a string and then count the length of the string, but you can also just add a 1 in front of it. So to bring this into reality, we just want to make a value that is as long as the string we want to be, but we add a 1 to it. So in my case, it will be 10 million. Then we want to make a temporary string out of this value, and then we want to make another string out of that string, which tells the string to start at the second character. You still with me? We also don't want the string to become longer than 7, so we actually make a simple if this, then that, when, 7 9s are in a row. Compile, upload, restart, check if it works, and, well, technically it works. Replace amount with, well, the value that it actually had to be, and we're actually getting quite close. But for the observant people, you can see when you join, it still looks like crap, so let's convert the function to a stock so we can actually add a boolean to it. We use this boolean to decide if we either want to show or not show the text you get on the bottom right if you get handed your score. Update all the callbacks, replace the current system we used in the query load account with hand score 0, and we should be done. Compile, replace, restart, see if it works, and, well, see for yourself. Does it work or not? I think it does, and if you want to see more of this, well, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to see the system, go join the server. IP is in the description. If you like this video, leave a like. My name is Cubie, Robin, whatever, and I'll see all of y'all in the next one.